What's up? What's up? What's up? So the reason why I'm doing this quick video real quick is I wanted to say this in my video that's titled Jeremy James, I think that's his name, and that other K guy or Cleansing Racist. I wanted to say in that video, and I was like, damn man, I forgot, I wish I would have brought this up, so I like to predict things before they happen. I was gonna say, I have a feeling like the Chris guy is not gonna review the Marvels. And it was the same thing I felt for The Little Mermaid. I knew he wasn't going to review it. I've been kind of noticing a tale of seeing how it seems that the races affect the way Jeremy and Chris thinks because they are racist themselves. The way when white supremacists get mad over something, you can see how like a Jeremy, I notice how he gets angry when he went about a movie like Terminator Dark Fate of having color in it, and he gets like very angry and it doesn't make any sense. And he spent his whole spoiler review talking about Terminator 2. And not making any points of what was wrong, what he felt was wrong with Terminator Dark Fate, because there wasn't anything. But what I'm saying is, like, for the Marvels, he had anger to them. And I noticed when it's a movie that's supposed to be attacked by white supremacists, they get angry with them. I seen that kind of trend thing. And I kind of felt Chris wouldn't review the Marvels, And the thing is, I do want to make sure it's clear. I know by saying that, what I've seen on YouTube where people have even like talked about how they were fans of the fakest coon on YouTube. It's the black guy that does YouTube videos. His name starts with a T, does like the fakest reactions ever. Where they talk about they're tired of him saying woke. I've seen some like video reactions and you read their comments. They're like, oh, this makes me a bigger fan of him now. Every time he likes to use the word woke. So by me revealing that about Chris, it's kind of like, like with Trump, when people are talking about, but Trump, he's been convicted of sexual assault and this and that makes him even bigger of a fan of people who are in that, white supremacist, KKK kind of shit. So I understand that, but, I just like to, reveal, predict those kind of things, I read people, so, that is what I was expecting the Chris guy not to review, and it gives because he likes it, it builds his base for the KKK to like his channel, It's kind of like, a Trump style where Trump will say something like, Proud Boys backstand or whatever and stand by whatever, you know what he's really saying. He's saying be my fan, That's why he had a hard time saying that he, what's the word that does not want, the KKK support, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, yeah, so that's really about it. I was also planning on saying in my review that, constantly seeing the ignorance on YouTube and, and I wanted to explain this, but I figure I want to, I knew I had talked longer, so I just felt like it didn't feel right because I felt so much in a good mood for the Marvels, is I wanted to say this before seeing the movies, I'm tired of YouTube where I don't want to review Aquaman. And my next review was going to be, a movie that I maybe plans to see. It was, what do you call it? Thanksgiving. But I will be definitely busy, so it would have been a late review anyways. So, and I'm not really all that, into reviewing CGI superhero movies that much, so my plan is probably a lot of these videos are gonna go down. I might keep some of my favorite ones that, try to expose, hate channels and stuff like that. But like I said, it's the same as, where people go up to Trump supporters, hold up a mic to them and says, so why you still support Trump? And they just say they're dumb shit about God or something, brought him, and they don't answer questions, but I still like to, just for the hell of it, do it, but, expose, blah, blah. But it's just, I'm sorry I messed up a little bit, but I was just sitting there thinking about, more of the ignorance on YouTube. It's just literally, majority of every single YouTuber I've seen has been single dudes. Like, I'm pretty sure the Jeremy guy is single, and that's really what it is. But battling, the bullshit that they come up with, And also seeing the dumb movies like, you know, that's Friday Nights at Freddy's makes 70 million. I knew the next week it was going to be a huge drop. So it was like a 75% drop. You know, I knew that was going to happen. But, you know, it was still like, but how? When it was clearly known to be, like from the trailer, a bad trailer. It looked like a straight to DVD movie. You know, and, you know, that's really about it. And so I just felt like, and it makes me like lose interest because like what's the point trying to give out, you know, the correct advice and blah blah blah, and what's the point? You know, it's just ignorance on YouTube. But besides that, it's just like the last thing it makes me feel like, you know, YouTube is like when I play like video games online. You know, you're playing with a bunch of F-ups, like I explained before, and it makes me feel like maybe this whole time movies have been, you know, or maybe has turned to that ever since it was like a whole bunch of CGI, turn off your brain movies making a whole bunch of money. So the only people that are going to theaters anymore are geeks because they were giving a whole bunch of money to like Disney, Marvel. So now studios don't know how to do original movies anymore. Those movies bomb in theaters, you know. And that is, you know, the thing is why I haven't seen a packed parking lot in a long time in the theater. I used to always see them, you know, when I first started doing YouTube videos, and it's just weird. You know, I did ask when I was walking to Marvel, I said, you know, I was wondering, I didn't care to see like, you know, the Barbie, but I haven't seen a packed, you know, theater parking lot in a while. And they said, oh, Barbie, yeah, it was. And that's why I asked, well, how was Barbie? Like, was it packed? And they said, yeah, Barbie, yeah, the parking lot was packed, you know, so yeah. And he said that I forgot they said it hasn't been that packed since the before the coronavirus. That's what they said, you know. And I was just like, you know, so it's just kind of like weird for me, people. It's just like I'm just seeing a bunch of single dudes and just people that are just biased, and you know, and then also seeing, you know, what movies make money. It's just like it feels like movies has turned to more. It's kind of like Twitter. I've never been on Twitter, but turned to just a bunch of, you know, just lonely losers that are angry, you know, and that's what. So I will probably take. I did explain in this video. I mean, one of my videos that I will most likely take this channel. I'll be starting a new channel maybe next year, and I might come back in February. So that's my plan. But we'll see. I might still continue, and I'm like the rest of this year. I might just. I don't know if I want to do best movie of the year. Like I might want to get that out of the way. At least do it. You know, at least like have some kind of finish, because I don't really care about talk about, you know, Aquaman and stuff. But you know, so. You know, but that's the thing. It's just like, you know, just seeing like predictability of just people that are clearly losers in the real world, and just that mostly I see on, you know, doing movie reviews and stuff, like clearly single guys, and you know, and just seeing, you know, or understanding of what movies are making money. It's just like, did it turn to what, you know, a lot of, you know, that like this social media actually really turned into just ignorance. You know, that has been a question with a lot of people. When I first started YouTube videos, you know, it was about talking about your life, talking about things, and then you know, but I did remember girls were getting creeped out. I don't know if they're talking about that, but by the comments they're getting, is it just a bunch of single dudes? And, you know, it just, you know, it's just so many things that makes me, you know, like, you know, what's the point? You know, it's like, who am I trying to get the best advice to about movies? Like, you know, it's just like, it's basically feels like, you know, when people go to Trump supporters rallies and they ask them a question and they just seem so dumb. And, you know, and like I said, I've seen some really strange things on YouTube that I've never seen before. And I talked about that through some of these videos, that I might leave those up, but I might change the title to One Race Movie like I banned from the, like I left the channel or something. Like, oh, I don't know. And then I'll come up with a new channel where One Race Movie Sucks. You know, I might do that and just start over, because like I said, I don't remember. I don't know what email this channel is. I don't know. I just quickly made it real quick. Well, anyways, I gotta go. Who the hell's calling me? I'm gonna answer this anyways, but I really gotta go. All right, peace.